Just so delighted to welcome everyone here to open our Waterways exhibition. This Waterways was developed by the Smithsonian Institution Traveling Exhibition Service, and after I do a few welcoming remarks, our curator Marcelo Ramirez Garcia Rojas will tell you a little bit more about the exhibition. But first, again, welcome. My name is Ann Fortescue. I'm the executive director here at IMUS. And I would like to recognize some of the very distinguished company that we have with us this morning. City of McAllen Commissioner from District 5, Victor Sebi Haddad. Sebi, thank you so much for joining us. We have McAllen Public Library Director, Kate Horan, also an IMUS trustee. And we have a number of trustees here with us today. Our board president, Cassandra Moreno, trustee Robert Carrion, trustee Gabriel Espino, and we have a number of members, and trustee Gracie Cobo, who is also a member of the IMUS Guild, and she's joined by several Guild members this morning, including Guild President Tony Davila. We have City of McAllen International Relations Director, Daniela Plata, McAllen Public Utility General Manager, Mark Vega, who will be sharing some remarks a little bit later this morning, and also McAllen MPU trustee Ernie Williams here with us. McAllen Chamber of Commerce President and CEO, Liz Suarez. Vice President Blanca Cardenas, and Vice President Lee Woldridge from the Chamber. And joining us this morning, we have several of our consul representatives. We have Vice Consul for Mexico, Jesus Cano Sanchez. And we have the Consul of Honduras, Doris Casares, and with her, Leonardo Navas. And definitely last but not least, our longtime friend and partner, Dalinda Alcantar, who is here in a dual capacity, both as a South Texas College trustee, but also as executive director of the Boys and Girls Club, and we work closely together. Dalinda, thank you so much for being with us. All righty. So it's wonderful to have all of you with us this morning. This exhibition would not have been possible without the steadfast partnership of the McAllen Public Utility. And Trustee Williams and I were chatting a few minutes ago about how important water is to all of us and how precious it's become, especially recently as we've endured some drought conditions, and the forecast is not as rosy as we might like. So it's challenging for all of us to look at ways to respect and honor the water supply that we do have. So to tell us a little bit more about this exhibition, I'd like to invite our curator, Marcelo Ramirez Garcia Rojas, to share some information about this wonderful exhibit from the Smithsonian. Marcelo.
Thank you very much.
You are so welcome.
Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Para mis amigos hispanoparlantes, muchas gracias por estar aquí y por su apoyo. Es muy agradecido. As you can see, water. Water is very important. I have a lot of water here. Everyone's probably drinking water. There's water in your coffee. There's water in everything we drink. It's an incredibly important resource. And as long as we've been human, we've needed water. Most, if not, I guess, animals that live in salt water don't necessarily need fresh water, but they still live in the water, they depend on the water, and most, if not all, organisms on Earth depend on some form of water, be it salt or fresh. Our bodies, even of themselves, are composed 60% of water. So our history and our relationship with water is incredibly varied. It goes even into the realms of religion. We see water as being the source of life, and it is because agrarian societies, as they know, utilize water to grow their crops. They depended on rain, and water and our control over water really helped humans develop as a society and really helped these modern civilizations that we have here today. Now, waterways goes a little bit into this history and to this relationship that humans have with water. It goes into the relationship that Americans, that we have with water, and how we use water, how we reflect on water, and how we can conserve water. So right now in times, like Ann said, that we are facing some issues regarding our water and our water conservation. It's very important for us to take some time to look, reflect, and think about how we relate to this incredibly valuable resource that we so often take for granted. Even right now, all around us, there's little tiny water vapor, especially here with the humidity. So we know, we feel it. So water is happening, it's constantly around us, and it is a part of us. So just again, I want to thank you all for being here, and please enjoy this exhibition. This is incredible. It was set up by the Smithsonian. And without further ado, I will hand this over to Mark Vega of MPU.
Thank you, everybody. I didn't know there were so many speakers, so I whittled it down to about 30 minutes on my speech. No, but seriously, I want to thank Ann. First of all, I want to thank IMAS. Ann, Anastasia, where'd you go? Thank you so much for recognizing City of McAllen and PUB. Actually, I'll leave that for Ernie. I'll steal a little bit of his thunder. We have the only elected public utility board in the state of Texas. The rest I'll leave to him, okay? But believe me, that's important. It really is. We have 250 employees, 2 of which are here. Katia and Yesenia, please raise your hands. So they're in charge of our education. Matter of fact, we had a children's camp yesterday at the North Water Plant, and that was just so exciting to see. It was fantastic. But they're in charge of educating hundreds of, maybe thousands, maybe a year. I don't know how many we have in children's camps, but a lot. So we're really appreciative of them. We have employees round the clock, and a lot of people don't realize that. 24/7, MPU has employees at 4 plants and standby crews. So I tell my kids, we know the situation we're in the drought. Because of education, I have my daughter down from 1 hour in the shower to 49 minutes. She's 15 years old. No joke. 49 minutes, and that's conservation to her, okay? But seriously, it is getting to be, we're at about 18% in our reservoirs, which is low, and that's in combination with Amistad and Falcon. But education is so critical. It really is. I'm glad that he mentioned religion, but anybody still know what the Bible is? Anybody read the Bible? Okay. Genesis 26, you know what they're fighting about? Water. Thousands of years ago. We fight about it locally. I was talking to 2 general managers just 2 weeks ago. They're fighting about it between states, Texas and New Mexico. That's been dragging on for years. Countries, we have conflicts. It never stops. Why? Because it's such a precious resource. It's so critical to, like he said, human life and civilization. So that's why we're here. We're so glad that IMAS is doing this and gotten the exhibit going. We're so proud of IMAS and our employees at NPU. And in closing, I'd just like to tell everybody, we don't own the water. We're stewards of the water for a short time. And then we retire, another board comes in, another staff members come in, and they're stewards, meaning we don't own it. We do the very best that we can to provide that service for our citizens and other citizens, because we provide water to other cities. So that's a big responsibility, and we take it very, very seriously. So just thank you all for being a part of that. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I am going to pass this on to our board member, Mr. Ernie Williams. And I say board member, he's our vice chairman.
Thank you, Mark. There's not a whole lot I can add to what's already been said here, but other than to extend our commendations and congratulations to the efforts that the museum has put into bringing this exhibit here. We've had a long established relationship with the museum, and we hope to continue that partnership for years to come. And so we just appreciate being here and glad to be your partner. And I can't add to the words that have already been said today. Thank you, Ann.
Mr. Williams, thank you so much. Mark, thank you. It is indeed a partnership that we hold dear, and we continue our work together. We will have our annual Back to School Bash on Saturday, August 17th. Did I get that? Yes. And I know our MPU partners will be here, and MPU is a wonderful sponsor of that event as well. So as you think about the young people in your life who are heading back to school, we invite you to come over on August 17th and enjoy a wonderful event with lots of community partners. Waterways will be up through August 11th, thank you, Anastasia. And we hope that you will spend some time enjoying this exhibit and really learning from it and appreciating, as everyone has said, a very precious resource. We're not chasing you out. Kairos Coffee is here until 10:30, so we invite you to enjoy each other's company, have another cup of coffee, chat with us, but as you know, you are always welcome here at the museum. Thank you so much.